Okay, so what? Oh, there we go. What you're going to be seeing here today is still early in development. It's pre-alpha gameplay. You're going to see some prototypes. You're going to see some placeholder, but everything that you're going to see running is running on those machines right there. And with some help from the London team across the water, who we may very well bump into as our Vanguard squad carry out their objective. Right, we have the feed. Shortfall. How you doing? We ready? All right, let's go. Okay, so here we're seeing the perspective of CCP Shortfall. Shortfall here as a Vanguard, a player, an infant who has taken host of a ready clone. And alongside their squad mates can carry out their goals with gun in hand and boots on the ground. For this squad, they've taken on a contract. They need to find and reclaim the Nexus chip from a group of Garista pirates that have been located nearby. Think you could take in the scenery a bit for us, Shortfall? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful destruction. In the aftermath of an attack on a fleet of bowhead ships, they've recently crash-landed on the surface. Wreckage strewn throughout the already hostile environment. This means it is potentially rife with opportunists looting through the wreckage. See anything up ahead? Okay, we've spotted some NPC guards scouting through the partial remains of the crashed ship. Highlighted in red here through the AR sights of our Core 80 assault rifle. Vanguard is a PvP VE game. So as well as other online players, NPC ALA enemies will also be found throughout the environment with their own goals and purposes. You as the player though, have agency over the level of aggression that you attract. So Shortfall, I think we should find a different route maybe.
Let's go for a walk.
As well as enemies littered throughout the environment, the landscape itself poses danger. Here, a hazardous sulfur swamp stands in the way. I don't think you're best equipped for this one, Shortfall, and I don't think it's worth taking the damage early on. Let's head back.
Yeah, I don't want to go for a swim, to be honest with you.
In Eve Vanguard, success and failure is player-driven, where players deploy onto these expansive and hostile environments to carry out their goals for their gain in whichever way they feel is effective. Be it a 10-minute excursion for resources or an hour-long hunt for kills and equipment, we provide the tools for your success, not define the rules. Ready to engage?
Send it.
All right, Shortfall's first kills on stage!
Yeah!
I'll remind you, Shortfall, heal up. Fallen enemies can provide useful resources here, such as biomass, which can be used to heal your clone's wounds. You can utilize biomass to increase the options of lengthening your stay on the surface for yourself and your squad mates. Let's push on. Whilst the environment can be hostile, it can also be plentiful. Spilled cargo from the wreckage can be looted for resources, providing such things as materials that can come in handy later down the line. Here, Shortfall is elegantly scouting through the wreckage of one of our crashed out colossal bowhead ships. Shot down from orbit, its cloning chamber within has ruptured, spilling wreckage, blank clone bodies and cryofluid all throughout the landscape around. Whilst still early in development here, I hope you can see the great care we've taken to make the atmosphere of Eve Vanguard feel like it's already a part of New Eden. That up ahead, that's the Garista pirates. Through our AR sights, we can see them highlighted in blue, having a stronger resistance to kinetic ammo. Fortunately, that's the ammo type we currently have loaded into our Core 80 at the moment. Shortfall's made the good call here to peel back and tool up for a slightly different approach to this fight. With materials and resources gained during the fight, from enemy salvage and more, you can generate the tools to help you adapt to varying obstacles that block your path. Shortfall and the squad here have printed some energy ammo, which should help them take down enemies with strong kinetic resistances. With Core 80, it's easy enough to load in different ammo types, changing the characteristics of the weapon on the fly. Shortfall, load up.
Interesting.
You ready? Here were hiding out within the hull of the ship's cloning chamber, it would seem. This could be a useful spot to remember for another time, but for now we've got more important things. We still haven't found that Nexus chip that the Baristas were holding on to. Shortfall was not alone. It appears another Vanguard unit had picked up the contract for the Nexus chip as well. Other player Vanguard squads and units are present on this battlefield, and at any time are exfiltrating and deploying down through the session with their own set of goals. For anyone that knows CCP Shortfall well, and I heard a few cheers in the crowd, you know he doesn't like sharing. So I imagine he's going to want the rewards for that Nexus chip himself, and his squad mates, if they agree to get out of this together. A slight detour, but that's the Nexus chip acquired. Big hand to Shortfall, maybe?
Yeah!
Another Vanguard squad had tried to scupper the plans, but that's the asset obtained. With lesser resources now, though, and an asset that we might not want to risk losing, Shortfall, let's try and find a safe space to get off this rock.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
The squad has placed down an evac beacon, which if they can hold down and defend for a period of time, will allow them to exfil from the surface and earn their rewards. It is, however, quite noticeable, so the squad will have to be vigilant for any opportunists looking to disrupt. Boom.